Building an AI prototype takes a weekend. Scaling that prototype to handle real-world traffic will test every operational limit your business has. Open source models like Llama 4 and Qwen 2.5 perform right alongside the top-tier proprietary options now. The quality gap is closed. This diagram shows the three forces you have to balance when moving those models into production: unit economics, output quality, and application security. You only have a sustainable product if you can land right in this center intersection. You face an immediate choice. Commercial APIs give you instant infrastructure, but you pay a high recurring premium on every single interaction. Self-hosting gives you total control over the economics, but forces you to build the infrastructure yourself. Downloading a free open source model actually introduces a massive hidden tax. You have to hire specialized infrastructure engineers, build custom quality control pipelines, and construct secure sandboxes to keep the model from wrecking your database. To survive deployment, you have to block out the benchmark hype and engineer strictly for your operational reality. This line graph shows what happens to your operating expenses when you rely on premium APIs past 50 million tokens a month. Your costs scale perfectly linearly, easily crossing $500,000 a year. You get incredible reliability, but as your user base grows, API calls eat your profit margins. When we map an 8x H100 cluster on that same graph, you see a massive capital spike, followed by a flat line where marginal costs drop to near zero. But the sticker price of those GPUs is a mirage. You must apply a 3x multiplier to your budget to cover the server chassis, high-speed networking, and heavy-duty cooling infrastructure to keep them running. This matrix compares hardware marketing costs against the true total cost of ownership, which includes specialized MLOps engineers. Look at that labor row. It's a minimum floor of $270,000 to $550,000 annually just to keep a production model stable. Because of that labor floor, you don't actually break even on self-hosting until you process tens of millions of tokens every month. If your application is smaller than that, self-hosting is a guaranteed financial loss. Quality control is the next bottleneck. Old NLP metrics like Rouge run fast, but they completely fail to measure semantic nuance in open-ended text. You could use human reviewers, but they take 52 days and thousands of dollars just to review 100,000 outputs. This flowchart compares your options, showing why LLM as a judge is the optimal middle ground. It gives you the deep context of a human reviewer, but scales instantly for pennies per prompt. But standard judge models have their own flaws. They can give different scores to the exact same output depending on the time of day, and they are heavily biased toward longer, wordier answers. To strip out that variance, you engineer a directed acyclic graph, or DAG architecture. This decision tree maps a DAG evaluation in action. Instead of one vague prompt, it routes the input through a rigid sequence. It passes a binary format check here before moving to a deeper semantic analysis node, producing a totally deterministic score. Deploying LLMs at scale means entirely abandoning manual QA. You trade human labor for upfront deterministic evaluation engineering, building a test the architecture can run 1,000,000 times flawlessly. The largest risk emerges when transitioning from a passive text generator to an autonomous AI agent, wiring the model directly into databases and downstream tools. The OWASP framework identifies this as excessive agency. The model is taking action without strict authorization boundaries. This quadrant chart maps OWASP risks by exploitation effort against potential business damage. In the top right, prompt injection combined with excessive agency allows bad actors to use simple language to trick plugins, forcing the agent to delete internal data. The mitigation requires placing strict output validation checks and human-in-the-loop review gates between the model and the execution of any tool. The trade-off is harsh. Every gate you add drastically improves your security, but introduces latency, neutralizing the speed benefits of the AI automation you just built. But you don't have a choice. Granting an LLM access to external systems without a bespoke security sandbox is functionally equivalent to handing an attacker root access to your company. This scorecard breaks down your deployment options. There is no universal right answer. You must strictly match your architecture to your current token volume across 3 profiles. First is the agile startup, processing under 10 million tokens a month. If you try to self-host at this stage, the infrastructure and labor costs will put you out of business. This checklist outlines your strategy. Startups need to rely strictly on mid-tier APIs, use standard single-output GVal judges, and enforce basic prompt filtering. Next, the scale-up processes 10 to 50 million tokens. Here, API pricing threatens your economics. Move to a hybrid approach. Migrate baseline traffic to cloud GPUs, keeping APIs for sudden demand spikes. The checklist updates to require deterministic DAG evaluations and strict plugin sandboxing. Finally, the enterprise, processing over 100 million tokens. Your volume now justifies massive capital investments. Enterprises must fully self-host to drive down costs and guarantee data sovereignty. You bring evaluation in-house with localized LLM judges, enforcing data provenance to prevent model poisoning. The raw capability of an AI model is irrelevant if its hardware breaks your budget, its metrics hallucinate, or its security is compromised. Winning in production requires optimizing solely for your current scale.